It is big week in golf, right?
Yeah.
Fifth major, when we're going to talk about it. Is it a major? Should it be a major? Should it not be a major? But obviously, TPC Sawgrass is one of the most beautiful courses across the country, maybe even the globe. It is just pristine. The bunkers are more white than anywhere else. The grass is greener. The trees are greener. It is just, the clubhouse is ridiculous. It's obviously one of the best tournaments of the year, and it is off to a fire start. I mean, yesterday we had some weather. Some guys were managing the course really well. Other guys were falling apart. I don't know if you saw that group on 17 yesterday, that all three of them hit it in the water on 17. Really? The full group. I forgot who it was, but a whole group of three all went in the water. So 17, that's the beauty of this tournament, right? Yeah. No lead is safe. One shot can derail your whole tournament. I mean, you've seen guys already have quadruple bogeys out there this weekend. Keegan had a quadruple bogey on 11 on a par 5. Right? Then you got Jonathan Vegas, who was 3 under going into 17 yesterday. Gets a quadruple bogey on 17 because he hits it in the water twice.
The best.
Like it doesn't matter who you are, how many strokes you're up. Like it can get dicey fast out there. And to me, that's what makes this tournament so special, because you got to just be on your A game every single shot. You cannot afford to miss pretty much anywhere on this course. And that stretch of 16, 17, 18 is probably one of the best 3 holes of golf.
It's the best. It's, you know what, the for me is why I specifically love the Florida swing, is the fact that, like, again, the courses here are extremely tough. And it's 3 straight tournaments with insane finishing holes, in the sense of, like, at Cognizant, you got to go through the bear trap. And as you saw, Shane Lowry struggles in the bear trap, boom, blows the tournament. API's got 17 and 18, and 18 at Arnold Palmer might be one of the hardest holes on tour. Boom, you see Berger essentially blow away his lead on 17 and 18. Then you go to the Players, where it might be the hardest final 2 holes of all of them. You've got the famous Island Green, and then 18 is the scariest. You've got water all
along the left side. Every
shot, a bunch of trees on the right.
Your tee shot, like, water's in play. Your second shot, let's say you find the fairway on 18. You're not safe by any stretch of the imagination. Like, you could play it right, but you miss right. That's
There's a ton of trees. It's tough.
It's tough. You got rough bunkers all along the right side, so you want to play it safe over there. You're not guaranteed a par if you miss right over there. So it is tough, and I think there was the stat, like the last, I don't know how many winners, but basically have shot par or better on 18 through the course of the whole tournament. So, like, the tournament's won on 18. I just think about, imagine having a 2-stroke lead going into 17 on Sunday and hitting that tee shot onto the green. Like, the nerves got to be ridiculous hitting that tee shot. But it is epic. And you look at the leaderboard right now, I mean, just a ton of guys in contention right now. But 2 of the guys right now that are on fire are Xander Schauffele and Corey Connors, both 5 under through the course of the tournament. And then you got Sepp Straka also tied at the top in the lead at 8 under. So you got 3 guys at 8 under, bunch of guys sitting at 6 under, and then it just kind of stacks. So you got basically, you got about 30 guys within 6 strokes of the lead, and then you got
half of them
over
off today.
20 guys that are within 4 strokes of the lead right now. And we know how this tournament is. Spieth is on a tear right now. He's 6 under, 5 under for the tournament.
Let's see, Spieth.
He must be having
he's been dialing up. The one thing that I love about this tournament too is it being in Florida. The weather conditions are always going to be an aspect. The same way you guys kind of spoke about it, like the last few holes being so difficult. It's going to, let's say it goes out there, pours one day or pours toward the end of the tournament. It's like there's so many guys that are so close in this leaderboard. Like you said, 20, 30 guys that are all between 5 strokes. Right? 5 strokes is not
and
very,
this course,
it's easy for me, right, if I'm out there. But 5 strokes is not that hard for some of these guys to kind of either make up, go on fire. If a guy birdies one hole and double bogeys another, it's very easy for guys to move up and down in this tournament, especially with the weather conditions being a difficult course on those few holes, and just being in Florida. Man, I know they're enjoying it. This is an exciting one. I do think that this should be a major. I think it needs to be something that is bigger. That course is one of the best courses around the world. Guys love coming down to Florida, love coming to Jacksonville. It's a beautiful clubhouse, beautiful whole area. They do a great job with everything over there. So I think it definitely should be a major and something, because it's something definitely that these guys look forward to every single year.
I will disagree with you, Wingo.
Whoa.
I just because of this. This is the only reason I disagree. Because I agree with everything you said in the sense of it is a bigger tournament than anything else outside of maybe a major. It's just as big as a major. I just don't think you can honestly, retrospectively, consider this a major, because then it kind of just, first off, it changes the entire discussion of all those guys that, didn't win majors, all of a sudden now have majors. And then it's like, I don't know, I think it's too late in the game to make it a major. I think it's been for as long as I can even maybe know. I just think it's too late in the game to add another major. And this is already special in the sense that it is the highest purse. It's the most money you'll make. It is considered winning a player's great. But then, do you retroactively, and I don't know how many times Tiger won this thing, and you're going to give it, and then who knows, I don't know, I just don't think you can, it's too late. That's my biggest thing. I think it's just too late.
That's a fair point.
It's not the quality of the tournament. I think the quality of the tournament, this is just as good as a major. I'm with you 100%. I just don't think it's too late in the game.
I think they got to go in and do a renovation of maybe changing the course up a little bit on some of the beginning holes, changing up. They got to change up something in order to make it a major, because then it's like, hey, it's not what it was like when you guys won the tournament, but now going forward, we've changed the course. We're going to keep those last few holes, maybe change up the whole terrain and the slopes and everything like that, make it a lot more difficult, compare it to something like Augusta's greens, and do something that's, extravagant, that kind of makes everyone like, wow, this is a lot harder now than it was before. Make a whole section in the clubhouse where it's all flashy, and just make it a little bit more, right? Take that next step, and then I think you can go back, and maybe there won't be that argument of, okay, well, now I go and play that course. It wasn't the same that I played 10 years ago, and it's like completely new. So now I understand that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a tree that I think that's on, I forget if it's 5 or 6 that they added. It's pretty much right in front of the tee box, and now you don't have the luxury now. Yeah, you got to hit it under the tree line. You got bunker and water to your left, and then just full pines all along the right side. So not only do you have to be accurate, but you got to keep that ball track low, right? So they've done changes, I think, that maybe is like a sign for things to come, right? Where it's like, how can we make some of these holes a little bit more challenging? How can we change the dynamic of this tournament? But it's like everyone has already kind of given it the reputation of it as like being the unofficial major, right? So it's like, even in the fans' eyes, like we kind of make it feel like it's a major. Even when you're out there, the energy's different. Like the amenities of that clubhouse are obviously ridiculous. The players love coming here because of everything that it has to offer. It's so pristine that it does feel like the major. But you bring up a good point, right? Like, what does the history look like for everybody that's won there, right? And how do you deal with that? But I don't know. I could see it happening. I've
got one more thing too, because I also just love the fact that Augusta is the only major that is played at the same spot every year, right? The U.S. Open, PGA, and the Open always move. Yeah. They're always rotating. Maybe it's a thing because then the players would, obviously you have to play the players at Sawgrass. Yeah. Is it a thing? And I don't know. I mean, I don't think it'd work because you already have to go to the players earlier that year. Like maybe just putting Sawgrass in that discussion for a U.S. Open or a PGA one year, and they have to change it up so it's different than the Sawgrass that they played in March. Right. I don't know, maybe it's something like that, but yeah, I think it's just like the fact that I think what makes Augusta so special too is that it is the only major that you are going back to. Like it's one that you play once a year, and that's it. The other majors are it's a new course every 4, 5, 6, whatever years.
That's a good point.
So yeah. But there is so much discourse, like you said. I
mean, there's a lot of change, obviously, that's going to come with the tour. CEO spoke this week as well. Talked about the fact that they're actually going to keep, everyone's thinking, we're going to go away from these bigger events with 120 guys, and we're going to focus on signature events, smaller fields. CEO basically put that and said, no, that's not going to be the case. We're actually going to keep 120-man fields. We're going to have the cut line on Friday or after Friday going into the weekend. and we are going to make people like larger fields more competitive and make these guys grind out. There will be some additional signature events. So there's going to be a lot of change, I think, on the tour. I wonder if this is one of those things that they talk about and maybe is part of these changes, but it'll be interesting. And I think having that CEO talk, right? More big cities where they want to host.
I like that one.
New York, LA, Miami,
right?
They
just added obviously the one this year, the Miami.
Yeah.
The Cadillac Open.
Which will be coming back to Miami. So there's going to be a lot of reasons to grow the game and things that they could do to improve it. And from the words that the CEO kind of put out there, I'm excited about a lot of those changes because I do think it's actually for the betterment of golf and not just focusing on like your top 20 guys as being the drivers, right? It's focusing on all the talent that exists on tour. So we'll see if players ends up being part of that discussion and if it becomes a major down the line.
Yeah, I do want to note one last thing about the players. I'm insulted that Heath and JT, but I don't see any Hav here on this picture.
Oh, your boy wasn't in the lead yesterday. That's why.
He wasn't at the top of the leaderboard.
At 5 under.
Neither was JT or Henley. They're at 4 under with Javi.
Yeah, honestly, the only one that should be up there is Sahith by himself.
I don't like this, Poochie. Poochie, I don't like this at all.
Sahith is 1 over for today and is 4 under for the tournament.
That's what he gets for being on the graphic.
Sahith. Oh, no. What? He's 2 under now. Oh, my God. Did he double a hole? He did. He just doubled 6. The hole I think we were just talking about.
I have him in my pool, and I was in 2nd place. So thanks, Sahith.
Did we do a pool for this?
Yes, dude. I do a pool. I've done pool 2 weeks in a row.
But why didn't I where are these text messages? I haven't gotten any of them.
They're in the WhatsApp.
What? I forgot about those, but I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, look. What?
Oh, it is here.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
The next one's the Masters, so I'll put it in the chat.
We got to put it the pool in these things and get some people in the pool.
I like that.
Tell them about the pool real quick.
Yeah. So essentially, I've been running these Hondo pools for honestly like 5 years now, where usually it's around big tournaments. I've done API. It's always the 4 majors, the players, and then I'll try it now. The last couple of years, I've been sprinkling in some signature events. It's a pool where you're picking 6 golfers. You're picking from different tiers, and then at the end, it picks your 4 best golfers, and your cumulative score is essentially your low score. And we've been doing it for a while. 1st and 2nd place get money. The Masters one is specifically massive. So yeah, the Masters one,
awesome.
We'll share that big time.
I mean, yeah, the pots are huge in these things sometimes, and it's fun. It just makes you that much more engaged in these golf tournaments 100%. too.